When his girlfriend is kidnapped by an aging supervillain, Noah and his roommate Cody must unite a team of unorthodox superpowered citizens to not only rescue the girl, but stop the villain's plans of world domination. In Nobody's Hero, the latest novel from your boy Crypto Comics and the Lost Library. Available right now in digital and print form on Amazon.com. Hello, all you beautiful people in Webtown, and welcome back to Crypto Comics' Journey Through the Reign of the Supermen by DC. He's back, finally. He is back, and he's ready for action. If you have no idea what I'm talking about Superman. I'm talking about a black costume with a silver S on the chest. He was dead, now he's alive. If you don't know, you need to go into the back issue bins and check out the whole reign of the Supermen. We've got everything from the arrival of Doomsday to the death of Superman, the funeral for a friend. Those 3 videos are terrible, but it starts to pick up when we begin the reign of the Supermen, which is actually pretty good. Your boy Crypto is not a big Superman fan. I appreciate, the enduring legacy of Superman, but, I was never into collecting Superman as a kid. But I had someone recommend this to me. They said it was actually really good, really enjoyable, and so far it has been pretty enjoyable. We go through a few issues at a time, typically, but today we have a pivotal issue, so I just want to focus on that. It is Superman issue number 81, part 26 of this 1993 saga.
Freeze, mister! Metropolis is ours.
The man ain't yanking you, pal. You want trouble? We'll give it to you big time.
Don't let the outfit fool you. I'm Superman, and I'm back.
We thought you were attacking the city. For all we know, you still got that in mind.
Watch him closely. There's no telling what this man has up his sleeve. Dirty Lex. Some homecoming. I realize I've been away a while, but I didn't expect to be public enemy number 1 when I returned. You interviewed me several times, Ms. Lane. Surely you recognize me.
He looks and sounds so much like Clark, but some of the others were convincing too. I'm sorry, but you're not the first guy to hit Metropolis claiming to be Superman this year.
Apparently not. You must be 2 of the 4 I heard about. Watch it.
Please, I really don't know.
Hey, let me go. I said to leave Miss Lane alone. And if this simple squeeze can hurt you, then there's no way you're really Superman. I was taken about as far down as anyone can go. I'm not totally recovered yet. That's why I needed that Kryptonian war suit to get here. Well, Miss Lane, please.
I don't know. I think maybe, but I'm not sure. Hey, we got more important things to worry about than whether or not you're Supes.
Such as?
Coast City. It's gone, obliterated, destroyed. One of the other 2 pretenders to the throne is actually out there now, building the biggest freaking engine you ever laid eyes on.
Status report, Mongol.
The warhead will soon be loaded with the armament needed to destroy Metropolis, leader. I'll reduce that infernal city to ash, just as I crushed Coast City.
Good. We are close to the realization of my dream. A planet we can blast out of the sun's orbit to function as a space-going vessel.
War world reborn. Countless planets shall cower before my military might once again. I'll savor the irony of it all. I'll turn the dead Kryptonians' home planet into the mightiest weapon the galaxies have ever known. The fists of Mongol shall rule once more.
Cower before you, Mongol? Understand this. You are my servant. You serve my wishes.
This bad. I go. You too.
Bzzzt. You were nothing but a 2-bit ruler from a 2-bit planet when I found you. If the universe gowers before anyone, it will be me. Remember our deal. You satisfy your bloodlust by being one of my soldiers, while I get my revenge against Earth and Superman. Move.
Indeed. We go, we move. Sleep, snort, sleep. Want to know who him is? He bad. Very bad. I know true. One of few who does. Found out when scrubbing databanks. Sure ain't chorp. I tell you, I know true. Pocket pooter show you all.
He takes out his cell phone. Subject was an Earth human, originally part of its NASA space shuttle program. His shuttle was bombarded by strange radiation, which subsequently forced the ship to crash. As a result, the subject and 3 of his comrades gained fantastic powers and faced dire consequences. So, he was part of the Fantastic Four. It's Johnny Storm. Surprise.
The astronauts quickly discovered that the cosmic radiation would prove fatal. In fact, the subject died while using his genius to save his wife from the crew's dire fate. Superman, present at the time, presumed the matter over, but
Sure, Superman. You heard true. Happened on Earth. Continue now.
you can see that in the Adventures of Superman 466. The subject had not died. His consciousness transferred into the computer console in front of him. He became a master of technical matters, able to reassemble himself by combining any machinery in the vicinity. In time, the subject constructed a mechanical form in order to return once again to his wife.
Johnny Five is alive!
Short circuit right there. It's a free plug. Steve Guttenberg. He's one of the greatest American actors of all time. Unfortunately, his physical death and current bizarre appearance, combined with the effects of the radiation, drove her mad, and ultimately to the grave. In addition, the subject's new electromechanical presence was so powerful that he disrupted Earth's entire communications network. The subject, no longer human, and now a disruption Earth could no longer tolerate, fled. He managed to transmit his essence into a unique object orbiting Earth, the Kryptonian matrix chamber that birthed Superman. Bum bum bum! Inhabiting and ultimately controlling the complex matrix chamber, the subject molded a vessel to carry his consciousness to the cosmos. Though Superman tried to stop him, it was impossible. The subject had mutated into a new form of life, a living, breathing machine without a limit. And the wonders of the universe were his to discover. See Adventures of Superman, issue 468.
Slurk. You understand. The leader masquerades as Superman. Uses Matrix technology to create Kryptonian metal. Genetic coding for tissue. The leader hates Superman. Blames him for losing humanity. Banishing him from homeworld too. Mechanical half makes him stronger than Superman ever was.
The new life form traveled the stars, examining planets and accumulating knowledge, until it arrived at Paraton 5. This was a simple planet of limited technology, dominated by agriculture, that had known a simple existence until it was conquered by the warrior Mongol. Mongol, once forced by Superman to flee War World, was now ruler. His army and weapons of destruction had long been exhausted. Dominating a simple planet such as Paraton 5 was the best he could hope for. All this would soon change. The subject first landed on the planet with intentions of seeking knowledge, usually accomplishing this by making contact with one of the natives, and then bonding with him or her to learn of the planet's culture and history. This time, the subject learned a great deal more. He became aware of Mongol, and grew to know of the Conqueror's deep, fiery hatred of Superman. It just takes him over. Having adopted his new form, the subject entered Mongol's chamber to meet him. Mongol displayed his usual contempt for the new and different by ordering the strange being before him eliminated. The subject avoided this by jumping into the technical systems Mongol's army had built. As Mongol wondered why the lights and electrical systems shut down, the subject was delving into the data files, learning all there was to know about this belligerent creature. He grew to understand something. Not only was he far more intelligent and powerful than Mongol, but he now realized Earth, the home Superman had forced him to leave, could be his with Mongol's assistance. To enlist Mongol's aid, the subject needed to demonstrate his superiority. Mongol's small cruiser, a far cry from the war world he once ruled, would serve well. The subject entered the ship's controls and eventually reached into every corner and circuit within. In the process, he wrote the weapons, flight, and data systems into something only he could utilize. The subject wanted to create a war world of his own, one far more remarkable than the original Death Star from the movie Star Wars. All he needed to do was show Mongol the way, and then subjugate him to his will. No easy task. Unless you're able to control machinery and technology the way the subject can. He inhabited Mongol's cruiser, bending it, shaping it, and manipulating it until it became a living entity. The sight was strange enough to shake even Mongol. The living ship spoke to Mongol as a god to a follower, and when Mongol displayed his ignorant defiance, the subject knew exactly what measures would force the warrior into line. He formulated the one language Mongol responds to. Pain. Everyone, even Mongol, has a threshold. Eventually, the subject laid out his plan to the fallen dictator. Forming the shape of a man, he offered Mongol a planet to rule in exchange for his existence. The subject would have the satisfaction of revenge against Earth, and Mongol would get a war world to roam the cosmos with once again.
Now you know. Leader very bad. Even Mongol fear him. Shreep? Still not understand? Really simple. Leader once human. Name Hank Henshaw. Astronaut friends dead. Mate too. Now to advance to live on Earth. Leader blames Superman. Hated Superman. How get revenge? Superman dead too. But he had Superman's genetic code. Could assume Superman's identity. And have him blamed by universe for destroying Earth.
Hank Henshaw. Dirty bugger. The Antarctic.
The healing process goes well. We must hurry. There are first reports of Superman's arrival in Metropolis on the airwaves. The Master will not like this. He wanted to be here when Kal-El arose.
What is going on here? She should know better than to give him the time of day. No lie, if he's really Supes, where are his powers? Understand this, my pet. No matter what transpires here, I expect you to stay in Metropolis. But Lex, don't you think I should help them out? Good, there's no one here. We can talk privately. I can't believe I'm even listening to you after all the others. I just don't know who to believe. Did the others remind you of the time I gave you Ma's engagement ring? No, please don't. Did they tell you about the time I admitted being Clark? Or the time we flew to the mountains to talk? Or about that rainy night in July when we first... No! You died! I held you in my arms when it happened. People, even Superman, can't come back from the dead. I'm so confused. You know certain things, but so did the others. How am I supposed to be sure? I don't understand this any more than you do. All I know is that I've been through a massive trauma. The last thing I remember is Doomsday hitting me. Lois, it's me. Just look at me. She about to bite his face off here? What is this? Just remember, no matter what happens, I'll always love you. Always. Clark. I'm so emotional. Let's go. I don't think you should. I don't care what you think. Oh, dissed. I need to get to California in a hurry. Those flight boots would be a big help. No way. Give the man your boots. Thanks. I never thought I'd see the day when I needed help flying. Considering what I went through, I guess I'm just lucky I can still walk. If you're coming, great. If not, no problem. Superman is back, and somebody's gonna pay for what they've done. This is dope! This seems so wrong. This man can't be Superman. Or can he? The mystery deepens next week in Adventures of Superman number 504. Be there, and we will be there because we have been there this whole entire time. And I hope that all of you Kryptonites out there will join me as we continue this journey through the reign of the Supermen from DC Comics. Truth, justice, and the American way are back in Metropolis. And let's see how Kal-El deals with the disruptors of decency. Tomorrow, right back here on Crypto Comics.
At the dawn of the electrical age, best friends Ollie, Benny, and Jinshen are more worried about unraveling the mystery of the fire-spewing gargoyle haunting the night skies above their bustling western city than the street lamps lighting their way. When a local electrical pioneer becomes the monster's next target, the 12-year-old boys enlist the help of a knowledgeable newspaper publisher to sort out the secret of the flying menace. Set in the year 1889, the Gaslight Gang, Curse of the Grey Gargoyle, features real figures from American history, as well as the innovative inventions that propelled society forward. Designed to educate while it entertains, the Gaslight Gang is a language-free story suitable for kids between the ages of 8 and 80 years old. Get your copy now in digital or print form on Amazon.com, and remember to sign up for our mailing list at enterthelostlibrary.com.